Hi, Green Lawn family and friends. What a year we are having, and it's just now the beginning of June. We're halfway through 2020, but it has been a roller coaster ride already. This morning I was thinking about kind of all the emotions that I experienced last week as I thought about the joy of NASA launching astronauts back into outer space for the first time in 11 years. And then the sadness of remembering the Challenger explosion and the ending of the space shuttle career. And I remembered the joy of the church being able to come back together as the doors of the building were reopened, but also the sadness of the events that have taken place in Minneapolis and over the wrongful death of George Floyd. And it almost kind of wiped away the pandemic that we are experiencing, but it's still here. And it's just been this roller coaster of life, up and down, and not knowing what to do, and even some things that we have lost that no longer exist. You know, earlier this week, I was driving through Texas Tech campus at this park right here. And it's a beautiful park, a beautiful green grass and a nice place to enjoy a picnic or spend a couple hours reading and enjoying the beautiful morning weather. This morning it smells great because it's that fresh cut grass smell behind me. But where I'm standing is a place that I've stood to watch rodeos, where I've sang with many churches as we gathered together for an area-wide worship service. This is where Texas Tech Arena and the Citibank Coliseum and those things used to be, but now they're gone. And, you know, we can be bitter about the things that are gone, or we can make life better through the trials and the hard times that we experience. I want to ask you, church, are you going to allow this experience to make you bitter, or do you want to make life better? See, there's been a lot of talk about getting back to normal. And getting back to normal is, oh, man, that's an aspiration with no inspiration. Normal was broken, but we can do so much better. I'm reminded in the book of Hosea. It's one of my favorite books in the Bible as it shows God's faithful love to His children who are anything but faithful to Him. Next to Jesus and next to maybe a godly marriage, it is a great picture of God's love for His people. And in Hosea chapter 6, we read these words, "Come, let us return to the Lord, for He has torn us, that He may heal us. He has struck us down, and He will bind us up." This idea that God is still working, that God is at work and God has never left us. He's always been right here. And He's taking care of us. But there's something that God is doing in everything that is going on. What is God doing in you and through you and all around you? I want to challenge you to think about that today, church. To think about how God is going to make your life, and God is going to make His kingdom, and God is going to make this country and our world better because of the trials that we're experiencing right now. How is God transforming you, and how are you meeting the call to be better for it?